So we will get started. Just come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for your body. It's really not important what the position is. It's only that we're coming into centering and being present in our body this morning in our practice. So go ahead and take a breath in and breathe in a little bit more and a little more. Now hold this breath for a moment. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and now exhale through your mouth. Releasing into this moment. Now go ahead and just breathe normal. We're going to do another breath like that. You're going to inhale again, inhale again, and again. Now hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale through your mouth. And now just come to your normal breath, maybe allowing your palms to face up. Release your shoulders and your arms, your hands softening. And you can feel the crown of your head rising up towards the ceiling. And kind of be thankful to be in your practice this morning, thankful to yourself for taking this time, and almost as if you're kind of crawling back into your body, crawling back to home. Your practice on your mat, your home in your physical body. Turn your gaze inward towards your inner being. Notice what's there. What are your emotions this morning? And then draw your attention to your breath and allow any of your thoughts to float by. Allow your thoughts to float outside of the door and come back to the quiet space inside your mind. So on your next inhale, you're going to slowly inhale your arms overhead. Gathering all this good morning energy. Exhale, let your arms float down to your sides. And then inhale overhead. And exhale, let your arms float down to your sides. And once more. Inhale overhead, exhaling down, beautiful. Inhale overhead. Now exhale and twist to the right, your right hand coming behind you, left hand across your body. And just hold here for a moment. Feel your spine rise up out of your pelvis. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, softening in. Now inhale to center. And exhale to twist to the left. Left hand coming behind you, right hand across your body. And take a breath here. Feel the crown of your head rising. And exhale, soften into the twist. Nice. Now you're going to inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes across, right hand behind you. Now you're going to keep your left hand where it is on your knee. Inhale, right arm overhead and open your right side body. Nice. Now you're going to cross your arms. Let your right arm come down to your left knee. Rotate your chest towards the front. Round your spine. Inhale overhead. And now exhale, twist to the left, opposite direction. So your right hand stays on your knee here. Inhale your left arm overhead, opening your left side body. Nice. And then your left hand crosses, coming to your right knee. round your spine, chin into chest. Inhale overhead. We're gonna just take that again. Exhale to the right. Inhale, right arm overhead. Exhale, right arm comes across, round your spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale to the left. Inhale, left arm overhead. Left arm comes to your right knee. Round your spine. Inhaling overhead. Let's do it again. Exhale to the right. Oh, it feels so good. Inhale, right arm overhead. Right arm comes across your body. Round your spine. Inhaling up. Exhaling to the left. Inhale, left arm overhead. Comes across your body. Round your spine. Inhale overhead. Clasp your hands together overhead. Roll your palms to face up and wiggle out of the sides of your waist. Nice. So now you're gonna bend your elbows, take your elbows in towards your chest, and then round your spine, press out through your hands. Nice job. And now release your hands behind you, thread your fingers together, and roll your palms to face down, opening your chest. Nice. Breathe into the heart. And now release, fold forward over your legs. Melt your belly down towards your legs, your back melts down towards your belly. You're gonna walk your hands back in towards your body. And you're gonna reverse the crossing of your legs. And then inhale overhead, thread your hands together, roll your palms to face up, pressing up towards the ceiling. Nice. Yes, you can wiggle if you like to, absolutely. I see you guys wiggling. Release your hands behind you, thread your hands together, roll your chest to face open. Nice. And then release and fold forward, melting over your legs. And walking your hands back in towards your body and rising. Go ahead and take the soles of your feet to the floor. Let your knees fall side to side. You're gonna take the soles of your feet together and fold forward in butterfly. I got to see my grandson last night and I was showing him butterfly. He's super good at butterfly. Relaxing down. And then round up through your spine. You're gonna keep your right leg in towards your body. Bring your left leg out at about a 45-degree angle. Nice, perfect. Take your left elbow to the inside of your left knee and your right arm overhead. Opening the right side body. Now you're gonna take your right arm back behind you, come up onto your right knee. Left arm comes overhead. Inhale here, we're gonna take breath to movement. Inhale, exhale, fold over your left leg. And now inhale, rising. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising. And exhale, folding. So you're gonna come back up to center, bend your left knee, and you're gonna take your left foot with your right hand. So your right hand can come to your left toe. Your left hand is on the inside of your left thigh, and you're going to open the left leg. Yes. Nice. Beautiful. Yes. And go ahead and release. Let your left sole of your foot come down to the floor. Just hug your left knee into your chest and kind of rise up through the crown of your head to set your spine forward. Inhale up through your right arm, and then you're going to twist towards your left knee, hugging the knee into the chest, allowing both sits bones to anchor into the mat. Nice. And release back to center. You're going to slide the right leg out to the side as the left leg comes in and fold over your right leg. Your left arm comes overhead. Just hold here, allowing some opening on the left side body. You're kind of rolling the left shoulder open, left ribs open as the right ribs roll under and forward. So now we're going to take our left hand behind us, come up onto your left knee. Inhale. And then exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, left arm comes behind you, rising. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising. And exhale, folding. Nice. Come back up to center. You're going to bend your long leg, your right leg. Take your right foot into with your left hand, so opposite hand and foot. Then your right hand comes to the inside of your right thigh and beginning to elongate the right leg. Breathe. Nice. And then bending your right knee, take the sole of your right foot to the floor and just hug it in to orient your spine forward. Then inhale up through your left arm and twist towards your right knee. Bring your right hand behind you and twisting. Feel your spine rising. Breathe. It feels so good to climb into your body. Just completely be into what you're feeling in your body and let go of those thoughts in your head. So come back to center and swing your legs around to come to tabletop. And start with cat and cow, rounding and arching your spine. I'm just gonna take my stretcher off and put my hair back. So rounding and arching your spine, however that feels good for you this morning. You can start to circle your hips. Come forward and back. Nice, I see lots of great variations here. And other people getting warm too. Nice. So come back to your flat back. And you're going to raise your right leg behind you and your left arm in front of you. Feel how long your body can be. Inhaling here. Breathing. Yes. Now you're going to bend your right knee like you're making a footprint on the ceiling. Your knee is at a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to bring your right knee out to the side and down and another footprint up and out and down and a footprint and out and down and a footprint. Go ahead and come opposite direction now. Right knee comes forward and out and up and forward and out and up, and once more, forward and out and up. And now lengthen through the leg, through the fingertips, and release down to the mat. Nice. Now left leg raises and right arm. Find the length in your body. Breathe here. Right hip over right knee. Left shoulder over left wrist. And now bend your left knee. Bring your left knee out to the side, down and up. We're just opening the hip joint out and down and up and out and down and up. Now we're going to reverse. Left knee comes forward and out and up and forward and out and up and forward and out and up, and now lengthen through your spine. And release down to the mat. Nice. So go ahead and press back to child's pose and then come forward. Press back to the right into child's pose. Come forward, go back and forth, forward and back. And now coming back to center, raise your right leg behind you and your left arm in front of you. You're going to reach back for your right foot with your left hand and open your heart. Nice. So now keep your right knee bent. Take your left hand down to the mat. Stack your hips, right hip on top of left, and reach back for your right foot. And you allow your right leg to come parallel with the mat. Your arms are in a T. And then let your right foot come down to the mat. Right arm comes forward, your body in a rainbow shape. Maybe even gazing up underneath your right arm. To roll your right shoulder open. And let your right hand come down to the mat. Square your hips, raise your right leg. And you're gonna lower down to hover off of the mat in sunbird. Now bend and straighten your right knee. Now press up about 1 inch, raise your right leg higher, hold here, bend and straighten the knee. And straighten the right leg, come up maybe 1 inch more, bend and straighten. And then all the way up, bring your right knee down to meet your left. Nice, you should feel your triceps. Yeah, beautiful. Round the spine in cat. And arch into cow. And then raise your left leg behind you and your right arm. You'll bend your left knee, reach for your left foot with your right hand. Open your heart. Breathing. So much opening. Now keep this left knee bent and take your right hand down to the mat. Roll the left hip on top of the right and reach back for your left foot with your left hand. Open. Let your breath be full. Notice your breath. Can you make your breath a little deeper? Breath is part of the practice. So now release your left leg long. I'm just trying to avoid my plant here. And left arm overhead. And then you'll let your left sole of your foot come down to the mat and your left arm forward. You're pressing the left hip up, this rainbow shape of the body. Breathe. And now square your hips towards the mat. You're going to raise your left leg high for sunbird. And we're going to lower down till we're hovering off of the mat. And bend and straighten your left knee. Bending and straightening. Now straighten the left leg, press up 1 inch. And then bend and straighten the left knee. Now straighten the left leg, press up 1 more inch. Bend and straighten the left leg. And coming all the way up, left knee meets right, nice. Round into cat, and arch into cow. And now take your fingertips and turn your fingertips to face back towards your knees. And then just shift your hips back slightly to release the wrists. Now curl your toes under, so now your toes are kind of in an awkward position, and so are your hands. And then release your hands, walk back to sit onto your heels. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale overhead. Exhale down to heart center. Inhale overhead. Exhale down to heart center. Beautiful. Take your hands behind you and massage your feet. Now, if your feet are like, oh my God, I just had enough, you can come forward into down dog. That's where we're headed. Or you can stay here, feel a little bit more opening. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Nice. I'm going to take your hands forward and you'll press back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. And alternate the heels into the mat. Enjoy your first down dog of the morning. Deep inhale. And now let that exhale out through your mouth. If you did the same breath, do the same thing again. Inhale. And out through the mouth. Nice. Go ahead and bend your knees and your elbows and walk or step or hop to the top of the mat. Take your hands behind your back for waterfall. Clasp your hands together and let them fall forward. Nice hamstring opening with a little bit of shoulder opening. And maybe even try pressing the palms together in this posture. Now release your hands down to the mat. You're gonna round up through your spine. One vertebrae at a time. Aren't you guys just dying to flow? Oh, you're ready for your sun salutations, right? Inhale overhead. As you exhale, take your hands behind your back, clasp them together. Fall forward into waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen to a flat spine. Exhale, release down, step back for plank. Nice strong plank, lowering all the way down to the mat or into chaturanga. And now inhale, open the body forward into your up dog or your cobra, whatever your body's ready for this morning. And then curl back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. And then round up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Inhale overhead. As you exhale, take your hands behind you. Clasp your hands together. Fold forward in waterfall. Nice. Shoulder opener, hamstring opener. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step or hop or walk forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhaling, opening. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful. How are you guys feeling? Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale, be in your body here in your practice today. Come forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands come behind you. Fold forward for waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, opening forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands behind you. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. You're gonna lower down for chaturanga. And then inhale, open forward, holding here. I saw Lindsay doing this one and I love it. So looking back over your left shoulder and then coming forward. Look over your right shoulder. Come forward. Pull your belly up and in. Squeeze your legs together and do it again. Over your left shoulder. Your right hip dips down. Forward. Over your left shoulder. Come forward. Curl your toes under. Press back for down dog. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come behind you, releasing. Let your hands come down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. We're gonna hold here. So some of you called in when Katie joined us once and we did these chaturanga shimmies. So we'll add on a few of these here. You're gonna lower down with your right shoulder, dipping the right shoulder in and then coming up. And then dip your left shoulder in and come up. Let's do it again. Right shoulder in and up. Left shoulder in and up. Right in and up. Left in and up. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale. Open forward. Gaze back over your left shoulder. Gaze forward. Right shoulder. Gaze forward. Curl your toes under. Press back. For down dog, take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees and your elbows. Step, hop, walk to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. You should be getting warm now. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come behind your back. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. We'll do those chaturanga shimmies again, or just holding here. Right in and up, left in and up, right in and up, left in and up, right in and up, left in and up. Nice, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Gaze over your left shoulder, gaze forward. Right shoulder, gaze forward. Curl your toes under. Back to down dog. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees and your elbows. Step or up to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Beautiful. Inhale overhead. Exhale. Fold forward. Hands behind your back. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. This time you're going to step back with your right foot into a lunge. Come down to your right knee, tap your right foot, and inhale overhead. Take your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together, roll your shoulders open, and then maybe even gazing up towards the ceiling, sliding your hands down your right leg. Melt. Okay, release your hands forward. Draw your left hip back. Fold over your left leg. Let your left toes point up towards the ceiling, and you're going to windshield wiper your toes side to side. And then bend back into your left knee. And toe heel your left foot off to the left side of your mat. Your right hand off to the right side of your mat. Take your left hand to your left inner thigh. Gaze over your left shoulder. If you would like to bend your back knee here, you can, reaching for your left foot with your, right foot with your left hand, opposite foot and hand. Another breath here. And then release your right toes behind you. Take your hands to the mat. Step back for plank. And a couple of those chaturanga shimmies. Right shoulder in, left shoulder in, right shoulder in, left shoulder in, right in, and left in. Back squaring your hips. Lower down for chaturanga all the way down. Inhale. Peel the heart open and forward. Squeeze the legs together. Gaze over the left shoulder. Gaze forward. Gaze over the right shoulder. Gaze forward. Curl the toes under. Press back for your down dog. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees and your elbows. Step or hop or walk to the top of the mat. Nice. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. How is your body feeling? Does it feel better? Hands behind your back. Fold forward. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Perfect. Release down. Left foot comes back for a lunge. Come down to your left knee. Tap your left foot. And just inch your right foot forward so it stays underneath your right knee. And then inhale your arms overhead. Nice. Hands behind you. Clasp your hands together. Roll your shoulders open. Beautiful. You guys look awesome. Breathing. Hips melting in. Find your breath. Yes, beautiful. And release your hands forward. You're going to draw your right hip back, folding over your right leg. Allow your lower back to melt down towards your belly, elongating the right hamstring. And then let your right toes point up towards the ceiling. And you're going to windshield wiper your right foot side to side. And planting into your right foot, bend into your right knee, curl your left toes under, and step back with your right foot to meet your left in plank. Nice job. It's so good you guys are calling in for this. We're going to do last chaturanga shimmies. Left shoulder in, right shoulder in. Left shoulder in, right shoulder in. Left shoulder in, right shoulder in. Nice. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, opening forward, beautiful, and flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press into your fingertips. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Oh, you know what we forgot? We have to come forward again. Oh my goodness. Bring your right foot forward between your hands. Come down to your, down to your knee. Toe heel your right foot off to the right side of your mat, and your left hand to the floor. Right hand to your right inner thigh. We have to even up the deeper lunge here. Gazing over your right shoulder. Yeah, let the hips sink in again. Right, we went from this when we had our shoulders open and then into this. You're gonna bend your left knee, reach back for your left foot if it's comfortable on your knee. It doesn't feel good for everybody's knees. Deep inhale. Deep inhale a little more, and then slowly exhaling, melt into your pose. Feel everything in the pose. Your legs, your arms, your chest, your belly. Release your hands forward. Okay, we are back there again. Just come right back to down dog. And take another breath in down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to go ahead and step or hop forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Nice. You're going to exhale. Hands come behind your back. Fold forward in waterfall. Release your hands down. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Exhale back down. Step back with your right leg into a lunge. And this time you can stay on your toes if you like, inhaling overhead into your crescent lunge, opening the heart. Breathing here. Take your hands forward to the top of the mat. You're gonna step back for plank, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your right leg up towards the sky, one-legged dog. Gaze between your hands. Bring your right foot forward between your hands, rising into your lunge. Nice. Open the heart. Press back through your left heel to straighten the left leg. And you're gonna come forward to the top of the mat in Uttanasana. Left foot steps forward to meet right. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come behind you again. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your left foot into a lunge. Inhale overhead. And this time you're going to twist towards your knee. So take your hands to heart center and rotate towards the knee, left elbow to right knee. Press back through your left heel. Let your belly come, your breath come down into your belly. Drawing the hips in towards each other. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take your hands forward to the top of the mat. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, down dog. Left leg raises towards the sky, one-legged dog. Bring your left foot forward between your hands for your lunge. Inhale, rise. Draw your hands to heart center and rotate to the left. So right elbow to left knee. Feel this length of your body from your right heel all the way up through your crown of your head. Your left rib cage rolling up. Balancing. And inhale, arms overhead. Take your hands to the top of the mat. Step forward with your right foot to meet your left. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands come behind you into waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. And we're gonna come a little deeper into our hamstring opener here. So take your hands around your big toes, your elbows out to your sides, and just draw the crown of the head down towards the floor. Nice, elbows coming out, sits bones rising. And then releasing your hands, you're gonna bend your knees and slide your hands right beneath your feet, letting your toes come to your wrists and pulling up through the arms. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Now release your hands here, keeping your knees bent. Bring your arms overhead, coming into chair pose. Sitting down into our Utkatasana. Breathing. Maybe gazing up towards the ceiling. Anchoring through your feet. Another few breaths here. And release your hands behind you. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale overhead. Exhale, letting go. Inhale overhead. Exhale, letting go. Inhale overhead. Exhale, release. You're gonna inhale overhead. back down into Utkatasana, chair pose again. And take your hands to heart center. Rotate to the left. Right elbow to left knee. Sink your hips down a little more. A little more. Nice. Yeah. Let these quads have some work. Building up heat in the body. Be aware of what's going on in your body, what's going on in the physical body right now. What do you feel? Another couple breaths. And you're gonna inhale overhead. Take your 3 cleansing breaths. You want these. Exhale, let go. Full release. Inhale. Once more. Inhale overhead, exhale, sit back down into chair pose. Hands to heart center. See, you're in your home. You can have whatever sound effects you want in your release. You could like scream. You could scream obscenities if you want. Go ahead and release. Right now, sometimes you just, this is a crazy time. You kind of want to go outside and just scream. Breathe. Yes, nice. Releasing into the pose. These quads, oh my goodness, they're strong muscles. Big muscles in our body. Great. And release. Last one, inhale overhead. Last 3 cleansing breaths. Take them however you want. Let go. Now inhale overhead, exhale fold forward, hands come behind you, releasing into waterfall. Hands come down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Right foot steps back. Warrior 1, inhaling overhead. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Now inhale overhead, open into warrior 2, sinking down. Breathing. And take your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together, roll your shoulders open, and then hinge forward to the inside of your left knee in ostrich. Go ahead and come back up into warrior 2. And come to reverse warrior, 2 side angle. Just flow back and forth here, taking your own personality, however you want your dancing warriors to look. And back up into your warrior 2. And you're going to straighten your left leg. Bring your body weight forward and sink down for Trikonasana. Yes. Let the back of the left leg elongate. You want it to elongate. You don't want it to lock, but you do want it to be long. Your right hip is rolling open. Your left hip rolling under. And allow your spine to be, your neck to be an elongation of the spine. You're going to release your right hand down towards the mat. And we're going to come to revolve Trikonasana. So raising your left arm up towards the ceiling. Nice. Spine coming out long again. You're going to release your left hand alongside your left leg and just come forward into standing split. Right leg raises high, head drops. Weight is on your left foot. Bend and straighten the right leg. And now if you'd like to, maybe reach up for your right foot with your left hand. And then releasing, release your right foot down to meet your left. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands come behind you. Release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your left foot into warrior one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Now inhale, overhead. Open into your warrior two. Nice. I like the drama. Bring your hands behind you. Roll your shoulders up. Sink into your right knee. Bend into your right knee a little more. Yep. And then hinging forward into ostrich. Crown of your head sinking down towards the mat. Nice hip opening here. Come back up for warrior two. And then into your dancing warriors. Reverse warrior to side angle. And just have a little bit of fun with this. Nice. So come back up for warrior two. And you're gonna straighten your right leg, bring your body weight forward, and sink down for Trikonasana. Allow the spine to elongate. Nice, feeling your neck and extension of the spine. Beautiful. It's amazing. Look at all of us practicing together. This is awesome. So let your left hand come down to the mat now, and then raising your right arm in revolved Trikonasana. Your shoulders are stacking one over the other. And then we're going to come forward into our standing split. So let your right hand come forward, step onto your right foot. Crown of the head drops. Left leg is raised. And then bending and straightening the left knee. And if you want to reach back for your left foot with your right hand, you can. And releasing down. And then round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your right foot into warrior one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, open into warrior two. Straightening your left leg, come forward into Trikonasana. Inhale, raising up by your right arm. Rotate your chest forward, hands come to the small of your back. Fold over your left leg. Release your hands down alongside your left leg. You're going to bend your left knee. Your left hand comes forward for Ardha Chandrasana, rising. Press the shoulder blades into the back. And now here, if you would like to try it, you can stay here. There's a couple variations. You can use your core to raise your left arm up and engage the core there. You can bend your right knee and reach for your right foot with your right hand, opening the heart, only if that's okay for your body. You know what's good for you. Whatever variations you found. Holding as long as you like, and then folding forward to the top of the mat in Uttanasana. Then round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Left foot comes back, warrior one. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, drop into your Trikonasana. And then you're gonna raise your body up by your left arm. Inhale. Hands come to the small of your back. Fold forward over your right leg. Exhaling. Then bend your right knee, coming forward into Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand comes forward. Inhale, rise. So find your Ardha Chandrasana on this side. Shoulder blades into the back. Awesome. And then the variations here, if you want to challenge your core, raising your right arm. If you want to bend your left knee, reaching for your left foot with your left hand, you can. Yes, and whenever you're ready, folding forward to the top of the mat in Uttanasana. Round up through your spine. We're just gonna do that sequence once more because we're gonna do revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Right foot steps back, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Now you're gonna rotate your chest forward. Right hand comes down to the mat. Revolved revolved Trikonasana. We're making our way to revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Now we're gonna come into revolved Ardha Chandrasana. So bending your left knee, you're gonna take your right hand forward, raising your right leg. So we're on our, standing on the left leg, right leg is raised, right hand is down. And we're twisting towards the left leg. And then fold forward to the top of the mat, beautiful. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your left foot into warrior one. Inhaling overhead. Exhale, warrior two. You're gonna straighten your right leg, rotate your chest towards your right leg, and then left hand comes down to the mat into your revolved triangle. From revolved triangle, bend your right knee, take your left hand in front of the mat, left leg raises, revolved Ardha Chandrasana. And folding forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Up. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Anchor onto your feet. Check in with your breath. Check in with your physical body. And now inhale overhead and exhale, fold forward. You're gonna go ahead and step back for plank. And you're gonna lower all the way down to the mat. Nice. So we're gonna do a little shoulder opener here with our left arm in an L shape, and you can have your left elbow in line with your left shoulder, or you can slide it up so that your left elbow is maybe an inch in front of your left shoulder. Keep this left shoulder on the mat as you roll onto your left side. And you should feel an opening across the front of your left shoulder in the pec muscle. So I'm just gonna check and see if I can see. Yeah, it's a little tricky. It's keeping that left shoulder down onto the floor. And you can really kind of play with your right leg. Sometimes the positioning of the right leg can bring a little bit more, opening. Go ahead and roll back onto your bellies. And we'll do the opposite side. So now your right arm is in an L shape on the floor. And you're gonna roll to your right side. Let's allow this right shoulder to melt down towards the floor. Opening, opening, opening. Melt, let go. You're gonna roll back onto your belly. And so now with these shoulders really open like this is the perfect time for doing bow, because bow just reinforces that opening of the shoulders and it's easier to get into after we've opened. So you're gonna bend your knees and reach back for your feet. You can stay here if this is what's comfortable for you. If it's good for your back, you can press your feet into your hands and open, raising the chest by the pressure of the feet into the hands. Hold it as long as you like. When you're done, you take your hands beneath your shoulders and press back for a wide-legged child's pose. In our wide-legged child's pose, do a little bit more shoulder opening. Taking your right arm underneath your left. So now we're on the outside of the shoulder. You can let your forehead come down to the mat. Soften the right palm. You want to bring your right arm forward and you'll thread your left arm underneath your right. Melting onto your left shoulder, allowing your left palm to open, softening your eyes. Release your left hand forward. It's fold in its center. So go ahead and press into your hands. Bring your knees so they're hip distance apart and slide your arms forward for puppy. Let your chest drape down between your shoulders. So if you press into the hands, straightening the arms, you're probably going to feel a little bit more opening through the shoulders. Beautiful. And slide your hands back to come to tabletop. And round your spine and cap. and arch into cow. Nice, come back to a flat back and swing your legs around to come onto your back. Go ahead and lower all the way down onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Raise your legs up towards the ceiling. And you can stay here if you like. If plow is good for your spine, bringing your legs behind you for plow. And then more options. If you like a shoulder stand, go ahead and raise your legs here, hands to the small of your back. You want to press into the back of your head. So the weight is in the back of your head and in your shoulders, not on your neck. My neck isn't even on the mat. Just a soft gaze up towards your feet. And if you're in shoulder stand, maybe playing with it by bringing your legs out wide and then bringing the soles of your feet together and then raising the legs up towards the ceiling. Coming wide, feet together, legs up towards the ceiling. And then maybe making your way out, bringing your legs behind you again and slowly lowering down to the mat. Awesome. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. I'm going to scoot your hips off to the left side of your mat. And then bringing your arms out in a T or in goalpost arms. And you'll take your, I can't believe I found my rubber band already. You can have both your knees together and just let your knees fall to the right. Or take your left leg over top of your right for eagle legs and let your legs fall to the right. Now gaze to the left. So soften your right inner thigh and soften your left inner thigh. Allow your face to relax, your jaw, your hands. You're going to bring your knees back to center. If they were crossed, uncross them. Take your hips to the center of the mat. Just bring them in and out. And now scoot your hips off to the right side of your mat. And either keeping your knees together or you can bring your right leg over top of your left for eagle legs. And allow your knees to fall to the left, gazing to the right. Right shoulder softens down towards the mat. Relax your right inner thigh and your left inner thigh. Your tongue pulls away from the roof of your mouth. Full breaths. Now bring your knees back to center. Uncross your legs. Take your hips to the center of the mat. And draw your knees in and out. And then imagine you're making footprints on the ceiling for happy baby. Maybe taking hold of your big toes or the outside edges of your feet. Let the spine drop down, all the way down to the tailbone. Feel how much of your spine can you allow to contact the mat at once. And then you can bring some playful movements into happy baby. And we're making our way towards Savasana. So when you're ready, drawing your knees in together and bringing your legs long on the mat for Savasana. Grab any props you might like. Nice, find your coziness. Nice, bringing that sweatshirt on is good. Nice. And as you come into Savasana, let's allow our body to melt here on our mats. So send your breath down into your right foot. Relax the right foot. Soften your right knee, your right hip. Breathe down into your left foot. Exhale, release the left foot. Soften your left knee, your left hip. Relaxing your jaw. Soften your right hand and your left hand. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. Tuning into your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. And allow some tiny movements in your toes and in your fingers. And then draw your right knee into your chest and then your left. And roll to the right side of your body. And very slowly, with tenderness, pressing up to a comfortable seated position. Take your hands together at heart center. I'm just feeling this community of practice we have here together this morning. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace, and may you be free. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming.